Red-white lockout returns here, and we've played this list before. We've played this list before, but there were a few things that were different. It had a Chandra. It had a Wrath of God. 2 cards have been removed. We've added 4 cards. So the premise of Red-White Lockout is to blow up lands. We have Cleansing Wildfire to ramp ourselves. We have Pillage and Stone Rain. And then we have some way to finish the game. In this case, Karn, Nahiri, Emrakul, or who knows what else. Keep in mind, we've also got Boom Bust over here and Mana Tithe to counter some stuff. Now, what's changed? Instead of having the Chandra, instead of having the Wrath of God, we are going to open ourselves up to some creature removal. We've got a Goblin Dark Dwellers, which I'm kind of feeling like I should just cut, honestly. It's not what I want to be doing. Efreet. The Flamepainter is what we want to do. Flamepainter is the new addition here, and when I saw this spoiled, I immediately thought of Red-White Lockout. You might be wondering, why is that? Well, read the text. Double strike. All right, big deal. 1/4. When the Flamepainter deals combat damage to a player, now it's got to get through, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into graveyard, exile it. Woo! Really? Double strike. This gets through and you have a Cleansing Wildfire, you're redrawing, got a bolt, you're gonna throw something at your opponent's face, Pillage or Stone Rain. Keep in mind, and this is why I think I'm gonna cut Goblin Dark Dweller before we begin the league. Goblin Dark Dweller reads ETB, instant or sorcery card, with 3 or less from your graveyard. 3 mana value, convert mana cost, mana value. Efreet does not say anything about a converted mana cost, mana value, doesn't talk about the pips, the numbers, nothing in the top right. It just says you may cast target instant or sorcery. I mean, I could bust, right? I think I'm understanding this correctly. This is gonna be good. That's bonkers. Perfect fit in EDH for a Spellslinger deck playing 10 drops. Exactly. I could really see Efreet being something that you're just like, I mean, in EDH, I'll swing at that person over there. They got no creatures. Swing. Everyone else is like, what's in the graveyard? But here, it's clear. We're going to either maybe bolt a Planeswalker, double bolt a Planeswalker, Pillage, Stone Rain. Who knows what we'll be doing? Hopefully we won't Day of Judgment, but maybe we'll even do that on the second one, of course. I think this list will be interesting. We've got the Karn package in here as well. I think in spirit of Efreet here, I'm going to cut Goblin Dark Dwellers here, and I think I'm going to cut 1 Mana Tithe to bring me to exactly 60 cards. At the same time, I sort of want to keep those as well. Colin, thank you for the 7 months. That's a lucky number, and welcome back. Thank you for supporting the stream. Kicking us off here for our Red-White Lockout League. Let's go. Let's see if Efreet can make any waves here in this build of Modern. Oh, yeah, and there's Emrakul over there. The lesser of the creatures. Now, Efreet, Emrakul, before anybody says it, yes, Nahiri, throw Emrakul away, nothing in graveyard because it got shuffled. We'll see how often that comes up. We'll see. We're here to blow up lands. That's why we're here. Wow. Talk about having no red mana. How many red sources do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We could 5-0 with this pile of cardboard, but we'll have fun 100%. Kind of want to keep this. Seems mildly sketchy, but I got that Mana Tithe. The Mana Tithe is going to carry us, and we're going to hit that red land, and bam, we're going to be off to the races. Here comes the Thoughtseize. That's right. This opponent thinks they... Oh, it's a creature. Goodbye, creature. Got him. Got him. No Simian Spirit Guide there. Oh. All right, extra flagstone's kind of nice here. This does fix our mana. And with a cleansing wildfire as well, we'll be good to go here. Good to go. My opponent's also seen a mana tithe, and seeing that we have another flagstone, my opponent may be concerned. Sprite Dragon? Spritey Dragon indeed. In for one. Not bad thus far. Good cleansing wildfire to draw. We can also just do the Seasoned Pyromancer. So we'll do Seasoned Pyromancer here. I'm gonna get rid of Plains and Cascading, so I at least have the Silent Clearing to cantrip with. I'm expecting to probably hit another land. Click, click. All right, Pillage. Pillage and Cleansing Wildfire. Not the craziest against this opponent, but it could do something. You never know. You never know. Manamorphose, growing Sprite Dragon here. I hope this doesn't grow outside of a bolt range. If it does, I'll need Day of Judgment. Could take a Nahiri off the top, and the Nahiri could X out when it's tapped as well. So he had a Mana Tithe and Snap kept the hand without looking at the other 6 cards. That's all. I counted how many red sources we had. We had just enough to keep it. This could be a lot of damage. We'll see what the Expressive Iteration gets here. A Lava Dart is revealed. Land played. Are we going to go Lava Darting? Oh, we might be going to Lava Darting. Shoot Seasoned Pyromancer. They're going again here. Wow, this is aggressive. Gets in for 5 though, puts me to 14. I need a Nahiri to get rid of this. The Cleansing Wildfire. So I could draw 2 here, or I can get rid of a land. I kind of want to get rid of a land, honestly. Get rid of the Steam Vent since it is a mountain. Pass the turn. We're not looking very good though. Needs those Worm Coil Engines, Dragon's Claws, maybe even the Purges. There's a Swift Spear. Are we dead? In for 6. Day of Judgment off the top. Maybe not. They can put me to 2 if they have a Lava Dart. This puts me to 1. No, doesn't quite put me to 1. So this is 8. So I go to 3. I die to Mutagenic Growth. Nice. All right. We die in turn 4 here. Had a bit of a slower hand for our red prowess opponent. Probably we're not getting there. Our first spell was going to be Day of Judgment, though. All right. Angers, Wrath of God here. Celestial Purges. All of this good stuff comes in. Cleansing Wildfires are probably Efreet might not be very good in this matchup. Let's think here. Slow rolled me? Not really. Not really. Let's take one Efreet out. Kind of want to just take the cleansings out. We're not looking to necessarily ramp here. We're looking to just interact earlier against our opponent. If we can get Karn and Trinisphere, that'd be really good. Let's play first. We know what we're against. We'll keep. Gonna mainly keep because I got a Day of Judgment. I don't have the last land that I'm gonna need, but this opening hand's not that bad. Mountain. Soul Scar Mage. Not the most aggressive creature here. That's good for us. And we do hit our next land. Anger the Gods would be a pretty okay one to top deck here. But if we don't, we can always Stone Rain or Pillage. We'll Fiery Islet here. Attacks for 1. Light up the stage, I assume. Opt in combat. Okay. Any more damage? The answer is no. There is an Anger the Gods. I am going to instead go ahead and still Pillage here. Take them off blue. The Anger the Gods is going to prevent maybe maximum 3-4 damage here, which is reasonable, but I'm kind of hoping that they'll actually play another creature off the top here. And if they don't, and they don't have another land, I might just Stone Rain right after this. All right, Steam Vents. Come on, creature. That's not a creature yet. Attacking. I want the 2 for, just say I want the 2 for 1. I don't really want the 2 for 1. I just want to just play my Day of Judgment and hold this. This is easier to cast later. And we are going to play this because this guarantees a kill. They have Mutagenic Growth. Poof. Opt the lesser known combat trick. Fair enough. Another Soul Scar Mage. How many creatures do we have? Just the one? Just the one. All right. Well, I could get a Dragon's Claw here, or I can get probably the better Worm Coil Engine. I think I want to get the Worm Coil Engine here. I'm at 16. That feels safe. Could be wrong. Go for the 2 for 1. I think if I were to Anger there, I would lose the value because I think Soul Scar Mage would be big. My opponent Shocks in there, a little bit interesting. I really do feel like they're holding up like a Mutagenic Growth. So here is the Manamorphose. Expressive. The other thing I could do is if they don't attack Karn, I can go get a Dragon's Claw and then follow it up with an Anger. Try to kill the Soul Scar Mage. Opponent gets a Wooded Foothills and does play Wooded Foothills. Got a lot of mana. What else we doing, opponent? I do kind of feel like they've got to kill Karn, but maybe I'm wrong. If they don't kill Karn, I could go get a bridge. Trinisphere. Another Manamorphose. Okay. Okay. Do we think they have Mutagenic Growths at this point? Double red is made here, no blue. There's a bolt. They send this at my face. There's a Swift Spear. Now I kind of want to do the Anger. Mutagenic. Am I dead? That's 10. They need one more Mutagenic and they win. So they're either going for a Mutagenic here, or I'm going to probably Anger them and go get a Dragon's Claw. So they either have the win here or they don't. All right, so no win. You can play this down. So playing, for example, walking Wormcoil right now, and my opponent gets to bolt me, doesn't really work. So we're gonna get rid of the creatures and hope they don't have double burn in hand. That'll be the hope. So now we clear the board here and we gain a life. This puts us to 4, but if they have exactly 2 bolts here, they kill us. If they don't have 2 bolts here, Stone Rain may be worth it just to gain life, depending on if we have a creature. Fiery Islet's a redraw for my opponent. Bolt number 1. I go to 2. Another bolt. Opponent has 2 bolts. 2 bolts and got to redraw with a Fiery Islet there, meaning they top decked one of them. Close. There's Efreet. We're gonna have, I mean, at this point, you almost don't even care about casting the Wormcoil engine. You cast the Seasoned Pyromancer that you top deck, getting rid of Wormcoil Plains, and then play the Stone Rain or Bolt. Dang it. That's a bummer. Close. I think if they didn't get double bolt there, we had a really good chance of winning. Whack. We fought hard. We fought hard. Yes, an earlier Dragon's Claw would have easily saved us, but we didn't bring it in because we only have 1 in this list now. I haven't run into that many burn matchups, we'll just say that. All right, let's go ahead and keep this fun one. Probably would prefer another land before trying to do some boom bust shenanigans. We'll see. Opponent mulligans to 6. Are they Tron? Are they Tron? We'll find out soon enough. All right, Inspiring Vantage and go, opponent. What are we playing against? Sacred Foundry. Is this another burn matchup? The answer is yes. Find me a land, Goblin Guide. Oh, that's not a, that's an Emrakul. Don't judge. Don't judge. You do the same thing as well. It's like Chalice on 1. See? They can't play on their 1 lander anymore. Got him. Perfect. Look, we didn't draw land. We'll pass back. Imagine us losing to a Goblin Guide here. Land, please. There we go. Pass the turn. Ah, but we're just a turn away from really messing everything up here. Oh, we've got a land. Opponent Shock's in here as well. Things are about to start. Should I pillage that land? Ooh, extra creature here makes this difficult. Lightning Bolt's not a bad one off the top. I am going to do something I would not recommend, and that is pillage. Go, opponent. Not going to play the Seasoned Pyromancer to create tokens here. I'm going to do this, hoping that the Goblin Guide either draws me a land or the Seasoned Pyromancer draws me a land. My opponents have been missing land drops. The idea there was hopefully that they would continue to miss. Obviously, my opponent didn't here. We get punished, going to 4. It's going to be rough. Land? Another Lightning Bolt. That does give me 2 bolts here to clear both of these if I wanted to. Tempting. Tempting. Think I've got to create some blockers. Blockers hope they don't have Searing Blaze. Let's just say that. Karn out. Emrakul out. No lands. No lands. Okay. Well, I've got double bolt. Got Stone Rains. My opponent could bolt me currently. Another Goblin Guide. Okay. I guess I'm going to 3. Emrakul off the top. You know what's funny is we only have 1 Emrakul in this list. Let's block like this. We're gonna block like this because I can do a Seasoned Pyromancer. We're gonna get rid of the Emrakul again and a Stone Rain. Try and hit that land. Oh my gosh, I didn't hit the land. At least I have a lot of chump blockers now. Got lots of chump blockers. Gonna get bolted. Karn's of Thragfire is a lot of fun. Whether it wins or loses, it's a lot of fun. Are you gonna play another creature? Did we get a land? Am I dead? I'm at 4. They do not attack me. It's good. It's good. Let's go ahead and Stone Rain. Get rid of that land. I hope they don't have Bolt. Instant speed here. Shard Volley. I am at 1. Go ahead. I need to gain life. Like, I need them to miss lands for like 2 turns here. Oh, they missed the land. All right. Next up is Karn. Go get. I could get a couple things here. I'm gonna get a Dragon's Claw, but I could also get a I could theoretically also get a Trinisphere, which will probably be the second thing I get. Not gonna attack. Need them to miss one more time. One more. Draw phase. Oh, we got the GGs. We got the GGs. Oh. So it's an easy Dragon's Lair into Bolt. Clear these. I can probably start to swing there. And I think we're good from there on out. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The only reason I did the Dragon's Claw first is because I'm Dragon's Claw plus Bolt. Puts me out of range, and then I can get Trinisphere the following turn. It allows me to start attacking. All right, Angers and Wrath of Gods in here. I feel like the Trinisphere could probably come in earlier than later this time. Dragon's Claw probably just has to be a later thing to be doing. Cleansing Wildfire's out once again. You know what? Let's take... No, I like Boom Bust in here. Woo! But yeah, Dragon's Claw, much better there. All right, we can't keep this. We have a bunch of red cards here, and hand doesn't look very good. This we can keep. This, get rid of the Pain Land, and off we go. Got a blocker. Got a thing to blow up creatures. We'll see if they keep that like 2-lander, 1-lander. Got kind of lucky the way that all unfolded. Lava Spike just throws it upstairs. I like it. I like the aggressive Lava Spike because they know I potentially have Mana Tithe. Little Arid Mesa here. I'm afraid of an Eidolon. Oh well. Nothing going on turn 1 and on turn 2. Ideally, we're going to be playing a Seasoned Pyromancer, getting rid of Stone Range Pillage at this point in the game. Looking for more lands. Another Eidolon. Maybe I'm just waiting for Day of Judgment now. That's a lot of damage. Can I take this? This is so much. I go to 11 if I play Seasoned Pyromancer here. I mean, I guess I'm going to 11 anyway. Let's play it and at least draw some cards. We can get rid of the Stone Rain and the Pillage. Yeah, take 4, prevent 4. We're gonna keep Efreet here. All right, we hit no lands. That's not good. Third land for our opponent. Honestly, if I can chump block, I'd almost prefer to chump block rather than actually killing either of these. Swifty. They take some serious damage to play Swift Spear. They swing with only Swift Spear. Well, we'll block. Would you like to keep Swift Spear alive? The answer appears to be yes. Lightning Helix. They take 1. It's a lot of damage. 10 to 8. Come on, land. I do hit the land. So I guess I've got a Day of Judgment here. Efreet won't have haste, obviously. Yeah, I think it's just Day of Judgment here. What if I went and got Karn? What does that do for me? Karn down to get something block, get hit for 1. My opponent takes... What if I played Efreet? Just kind of threaten. I almost want to try this. Just play Efreet and not worry about Day of Judgment. Let's, you know... Day of Judgment blowing everything up just opens it up that they can bolt me. I kind of almost want to keep the Eidolons here. Is there a deck list command? Exclamation point deck list. Although it may not be correct. See what my opponent does about this. Technically, they can't triple bolt me. And then if I get to attack with Efreet, it's kind of interesting because I could pillage Stone Range and then Day of Judgment if they swing with everything trying to do damage. Abram, yes I am. Yes I am. I hope people don't break the card and it gets banned. But yeah, I am. We can go put Body Double in the yard. We could put Woodfall Primus. You could put Ashen Rider. You can put a Vesperlark. You can put anything you want. Does look pretty good, doesn't it? All right, my opponent's got to calculate some stuff here. And they've got to do this because the way we've played this, we've actually made it so that I can kind of keep myself alive. But they play a land here and they Searing Blaze 1 token. I may be just dead because 2 gets through as well. 3 and then 2 as well. And then they could just bolt me. And they're going to combat. Yeah, they're trying to fix the Entomb. Ah, look at this attack. All right, so we're going to stick with our plan here. We're going to jump, jump, jump. Make sure that nothing leaves the battlefield here. I guess I don't want to cast the Pillage or the Stone Rain into Eidolons. That would be just, like, decimating. Opponent has a Helix, so they take 1 again. Are they going to try to kill a Efreet here with the Monastery Swift Spear? That'd be really good for us because then we could Day of Judgment, clear the board, and they probably burned a spell going towards Efreet. Where'd they send this? Upstairs. Okay, so I'm at 5. They're doing something in response to this as well. Am I going to 2? I am going to 2. My opponent's taking 5 and will be at 5. Oh, I'm not at 2. They actually bolt a Efreet here. We're both at 5. All right, the game's interesting now. I'd like an untapped white source here to hold Mana Tithe open. You're very far from that. All right, we only have one option. It's Day of Judgment here, past turn. Boom. Goodbye, creatures. All right, 2 bolts kill me. Boros Charm plus something kills me. A lot of things kill me. Land does not. Doesn't matter what they have. It doesn't kill me here. Making me want to do Karn potentially next, because Mana Tithe really isn't going to do anything against 4 lands. Deciding what I want here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 lands. Doing a Worm Coil just feels like it's going to take forever. Bust costs 6. I'm more or less deciding what I want to get with Karn here. Get a tap land here, not take damage. Play Karn. Down tick. Get a Dragon's Claw, probably. All right, send it back. They go to 4. What's funny is if we ripped a bolt off the top, we might be okay. They put into play tapped. Mana Tithe is probably not going to work here. They shard volley. All right, I'm at 2. If we feel super lucky here, we could always boom bust and get a Trinisphere. That being said, yeah, they pick up a land here, so I don't feel like that's the right play because I can't Mana Tithe behind my Trinisphere. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. I have 6 here. I could bust. Bust is probably the correct line here because I'll keep 3 lands. I can then Mana Tithe and Boom Bust, and I can get Trinisphere. So the line here is probably just busting and getting a Trinisphere for the next turn. Oh, I brought the Trinisphere in. Crap. I'll do a liquid metal coating to follow this up with. All right, bust still. This should still win us the game. So we have 3 lands. They'll have 1 at most. They'll obviously not want to play it because of the liquid metal coating. I'll have a Mana Tithe. The problem is I need to find 4 damage soonish. But I can do that through my liquid metal coating. So liquid metal coating will uptick Karn for fun here past turn. I can attack with liquid metal coating. And because they only have 1 land whenever they decide to play the land to try to kill me. If it's a shock land, I'll win. And now the coating is just a creature that I can attack with for 2 turns. If they don't do anything here, we win. Nice. Good game, opponent. Good game. Little Dragon's Claw here. Boot up the liquid metal coating. Get in there. And now you can see we have, even if they were to try to play 2 lands, we have the Mana Tithe. So we're good. Close one, close one. That one worked out nicely. Woo! They go for it. Doesn't even kill me, but I will Mana Tithe it here. Cool. That was going to be their blocker to try to block the Swift Spear for a turn. So you do have to Mana Tithe that. Nice. Cool. Spartan Vantage is going to be a little late here because we have more than enough lands. But not bad. Not bad. Little 1-1. Little 1-1. Those are both aggressive matches too. I feel pretty good about beating one and losing to one. That's right, I did bring in that Trinisphere. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I draw enough cards. I only have 3, not 4. Something to consider. What's up, heebie-jeebies? Lukewarm. Got there. Mana Tithe, pretty good. And we even cut one of those for these Efreets. Efreet defended. Not great, but it's a 4-drop that defended. Would have been, what, a Chandra or Mana Tithe or Wrath of God before. So I'll take it. Oh, no, it's Shock Troopa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Although I do appreciate a Mana Tithe off Silent Clearing, why is this a Silent Clearing? Just look away, everyone. We'll keep this hand. Based on it being Shock Troopa, I'm going to do the needful and ditch the necessary things here. All right, Cascading is an excellent to draw into Boom Bust. That's a hot one off the top. We get to Stone Rain after this too. Don't force me, opponent. That's right. It's gonna be a fun time, Tron. You know, the best thing to do is ramp into Karn with my opponent trying to do this with an Expedition map. There's the island. Do they have the defenses? We'll find out. Answer appears to be no. Nickel metal coating. It's pretty rough for shock. Shock Troop is always on Bluetron, so it's a little unfair. Oh, Mana Tithe. Liquid metal coating, they try to prevent it, Mana Tithe it, blow up the land. Opponent's never winning. Never winning. We're pretty much sideboarded for this. Let's go. just play lands destruction. That's all we got to do. We have so much of it. That was good. That was a slaughter. Yes, that was. They almost didn't deserve that. I gotta keep this and hope Mana Tithe is good here. Pillage is a little late. You need this in your life? You think you just puked? It's all okay, everyone. It's all okay. Lures is mine here. Talisman. Mana Tithe isn't getting any better, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of want a cleansing wildfire myself. I'm gonna ramp myself. Oh, I didn't want another Karn though. I didn't want another Karn. By the way, it's me, Matt MTG. You just changed your name. Why'd you change your name? Let's try to blow up the blue land here. I'm assuming that I'm getting countered here. Nice. Defended. We'll try Karn next, probably. Uh-oh. Things are getting a little scary here. Karn? I actually don't care if they have another counter here. It means that they're, well, I was gonna say not drawing or anything, but we got a lot of blue mana now. Let's try Karn again. Karn resolves. Let's go get a liquid metal coating and see if that resolves. The answer is no, it's not resolving. Repeals Karn. Oh, Karn got repealed. Thirst for knowledge. They're looking for those Tron lands. They have their own Karn. I need just a boom bust at this point and just blow up all the lands. It's all over. We blow up all the lands, we can't keep 3 again. Those 0/0 artifact creature lands. Yeah. What's up, Big Ben? Discards a Solemn Simulacrum, leaving 2 mana available. If I get Karn down here, I blow up Tower or Urza's Mine. There's a Treasure Mage. Treasure Mage goes and gets a Worm Coil Engine. We have a hot draw off the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Karn. I get rid of one of these lands, and I get to play a Seasoned Pyromancer to defend. Looking pretty hot. Worm Coil Engine. There's Tron mana. Okay. I'll block. One, 2, 3. It'll be 4. I want to draw here. Let's draw and see what else we get. Oh. Oh. You. Let's go ahead and continue to take them off of Tron here. I'm going to put the Inspiring Vantage into play. We can chump block and kind of lock them out here with the Karn. There's really no reason to push this advantage any further and try to do something fancy here. They repeal. This is gutsy. Now this is gutsy. No draw for them. Thank you very much. That's a very good card. Let's take them off a little bit more blue here. We'll attempt the Nahiri. We'll exile. We'll give them the turn back. There you go. They just have lands here. We're basically taking lands. We're going to start taking mines off here. We have the Nahiri down, scooping the Emrakul away. We have a pillage coming as well. So we take 2 lands off of them next turn, start winning that way. Oh, yeah. That's kind of a good matchup. Against Tron, we're kind of a good matchup. We kind of our thing. Narset's kind of a silly card. What? What are we talking about CEDH for? A bully? I'm not a bully. Just leveling the playing field. They're trying to get to 7 very quickly. I'm just setting them back a couple turns. That's all. Broken passives like Karn and Teferi. Oh, I'm a competitive EDH player? I've incorrectly built this list then. All right, let's play first here. Man, can I not? All right, we'll keep this. We're gonna play the plane or the mountain down and pass turn. The Nahiri is the only reason I'm keeping this hand because I see the Emrakul. I can pillage on turn 3 on the play. Uh-oh. Thoughtseize. Uh-oh. Sometimes you need a power creep set. Sometimes you need that. Do you hate my pillage? Do you like my flagstones? Are you interested in Emrakul or Nahiri? By the way, if there was a thing they take, it's either Nahiri or pillage. I think the static abilities, some of them are kind of interesting. Some of them are pretty rough to play against. If they take Emrakul, that's a huge flex. Yeah, probably. That's a pretty good top deck. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm getting pretty good on the top decks, you know. Seems to be a thing we're getting good at. We get to go straight into a pillage here, and they know it. Look at that swamp. Look at this knight. The Ebon Legion. Get pillaged, opponent. Get pillaged. I don't care about the 1-2. Mono black? Mono black. Give me the hug 1-2. Pillage the Urborg, pass the turn, and they do know I have this lightning bolt. True. I could have. Not that I want black mana necessarily. I'm just not going to take this damage. Cool. We'll draw a card here. Play the Cascadian, pass the turn. This does expose me to, say, a Thoughtseizor Inquisition. I'd be a little surprised if they fired one off, not knowing really anything that we're playing. My opponent's done a great job at hitting all of their lands, and they've found red, which has me slightly concerned at this point. Let's play Nahiri to dig one deeper here. I get the sense that I'm not going to lose Nahiri necessarily, and digging deeper feels nice. The Inquisition, they can't take Boom Bust right now, and if we get the opportunity to, I wouldn't mind killing the Blood Crypt. Downtick on the Nahiri after a Bloodcast attacks isn't a bad thing either. Exile is much better than kill. Haha! Inquisition, you can't have this one. Goodbye, Inquisition. When they see the writing on the wall. Ooh, Knight. Knight. Attack for 2. All right. So the question is, what are we going to do about this? We got 2 creatures here. Probably just go up with the Nahiri would be my guess. Because I don't think I want to get rid of this. Although I can kill a land here and then Nahiri might be safe. If I kill the red land, I might be safe. I might be safe. We'll find out how safe I am. Helps to do the boom side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have played this. We're not going to go fetching for more lands. If I hit a bust off the top, I'm going to want this Flagstones in play rather than clearing it out. I don't think Nahiri's dying here, so getting to uptick and get value now is going to be super good. And we got rid of, like I said, the red land. All right. Up. I don't want the land. Said I didn't want the land. We'll hold land as just something I can pitch to Nahiri. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tax Nahiri. Uptick again on the land that comes into play tapped. I at least draw a card. Do I need to ramp myself? I don't think so. Let's get rid of their Castle Lockflame. Let's test how many basic swamps they have so far. You know I want this. You know I want this. I don't care if you have a Fatal Push. Hit me with it. I don't have to go for it. I can leave the Mana Tithe open. No Fatal Push. Marsh Flats. Uh-oh. Fetching. Blood Crypt. Fetching. Cool thing is I can cleansing, then I can boom bust, I believe. 3 mana. Liliana Edict. Oh. I see. Huh. Hmm. 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 This is a 6/5 flyer. Guess I'm looting away. Looking for a... They're like, I got the 3 mana. Yeah, Mantide might have been pretty good against the Sorin instead of the Efreet. I don't have anything that blocks this in the air. Pillage doesn't appear to be very good right now. I'm gonna hold the Mana Tithe, I think. Well... Emrakul can block. Well, if I can't do this, no one can. Go ahead. Not attacking. I'm just like, that's what you give for saying you got the 3 mana double Stone Rain. Back to 1. Oh my gosh. That being said, this 6/5 flyer is pretty good. They've got to kill Nahiri here because the down tick and the Nahiri kills the stuff here, which I think Knight just stays back. They do 6 in here because they don't want this hitting them and like cleansing and like pillage them. That would be unideal. All right, Nahiri's dead. Top deck another Nahiri's good now. Day of Judgment's good. There's a few things that are okay at this point. There's a Marsh Flats. I could bust. I could. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just boom again. Nahiri's ult. Nahiri's ult will let me get Emrakul. Although I could get up to 15 lands too. Now we have a 7/6. I have 4 outs. 4 little outs. That's all I got. That is not one of them. Pass the turn. I can't attack either. Wait, how'd this get so big? Never mind. I'm dead. That's huge. All right, so Sorin's their game plan here. Angers and Wrath of Gods are probably okay. Celestial Purges seem decent. Opponent's got a lot of lands, so Cleansing Wildfire is a no-go. Yeah, we could probably take Efreet out. They have a lot of creatures to block with. Yep. Let's go. All right, we're gonna blow up the world again. After we blow up the world, we're gonna try to get a big Emrakul or Karn Lock on them. Feels all possible. Luckily, I go first. All right, we'll keep this. Double Karn's kind of interesting. I get the Lightning Bolt or make it look like I have a Mana Tithe. Let's see what they play. And we will happily kill that. Get that out of here. All right. Let's play another land past the turn here. So I've got these Stone Rains. I can keep them off of 3 mana for a few turns. It's not a bad thing. Ah, got to kill that Mutavault, obviously. Pithy Needle gonna maybe name Nahiri. I could kill the black land. Oh. Just for that. Just for that. Get that swamp out of here. Get that swamp out of here. Bloodstain Mire. Are they gonna fetch? Oh, they do. Basic swamp. Mutavault's booted up here. I feel like I still kill this swamp here. I kind of want to. So I'm going to. They need black mana to function. Hopefully they don't have any more. Now I need a land. In for 2. Going to 16. I got lots of life. Here's a silent clearing that should be something else. Let's go get a Karn, that great creator, down to here. I'm gonna try to get a Walking Ballista and see if they want to take the Walking Ballista from me. Opponent's list is 50 lands. It's feeling like that. I could have gotten a Liquid Metal Coating, but what I'm going to actually try to do here is play Walking Ballista and shoot the Pithy Needle. I want to get rid of the Pithy Needle so I have the Nahiri. I have so many Karns here. I don't care if they attack Karn. That's just strange. Now I could just Day of Judgment. We probably want to hold the Day of Judgment, though. This will give me a blocker to the Mutavault here. Killing the Pithy Needle. Want to get that out of there. Day of Judgment to kill Pithy Needle. Exactly. Exactly. With Liquid Metal Coating and Fatal Push. All kinds of things you could do. If they attack Karn here, I'd probably just let this go through. Could chump this. I chump it like that. Whee! Deal 1 up here, and then I can use a down tick on this Karn, which is cool. Let's go get that Liquid Metal Coating. But we're going to pillage the swamp. They can always have Mutavault. It is their best friend. No! Put that away. Inquisitions. Well, they get the Liquid Metal Coating, and they see we have everything. Everything. All right, little Celestial Purge here. I think it's time to try to get a Nahiri down. I think we can win with the Nahiri. So Nahiri, let's loot away at 1 Karn and pass the turn. They'll probably have to attack the Nahiri, and now that I have the Purge, I'm safe from them playing Sorin plus like something else here. Feels really pretty good. I think their turns will literally have to attack Nahiri for a few turns here. Extra Mutavaults. Play Sorin. Down ticks. Bloodghast. Our friend. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's just draw something new. I kind of want to do this. I kind of wanted to do this last time. I'm going to do this again. They're going to threaten the Nahiri. Might have to boot up Mutavault, swing 2 things, and then we're going to blast them to smithereens. +1/+1 counter. It's a 3/2 Death Touch Lifelinker. Swinging at Nahiri. That's fine. I'm not blocking. You gotta be kidding me. Now, Mutavault can block our Efreet. I know, I want to see the double Stone Rain as well. I don't think I'm going to get to because they're going to have a Mutavault blocking. Imagine if I have a Bolt, though. Ooh, I have a Bolt to block a Mutavault or to kill a Mutavault. Oh, it's going to be game over. Don't put a blocker. Don't kill this. Don't block with Mutavault. I know, I'm asking for a lot. This kills a Mutavault. Oh my gosh. Let's try to get in here with Efreet, and I'm so greedy. I want to put the second one down. I'm gonna boot up a Mutavault here clearly. I'm so greedy. I don't think it's actually that greedy either. We killed this Mutavault with the double strike. And now we slam another one. Yes. That would be 4 Stone Rains if it connected. If this connected, it would be... I don't even have 4 Stone Rains. I could bolt them and Stone Rain, and pillage. That's too cool. All right, sideboard. I kind of want to put this back in. No, I think we're pretty good. I think we got to stick with what we got. Yeah. All right, we have what, a Mana Tithe? That's it? Ooh, this isn't a very good hand. I think we can get rid of this one. We've got some creatures here. We got to play a little bit more of a fair game of Magic here. Here's the Thoughtseize. What do you want to take, Seasoned or Efreet? Just give this haste. That's all you gotta do. Give this haste with some stuff in the yard and... They take it. They took it. That's so mean. All right, Nahiri's not a bad pickup, although by the time I'm playing this, might not have much going on. Inspiring, go. I know, right? I could go get Efreet with Nahiri. It is an option. All right, my opponent's got a lot of lands here. More than I care for. A little Blood Crypt. Double Swamp. We got Sorin again. Putting down the big 6/5. Right on time, Mana Tithe. Right on time. All right, I want to guarantee that I've got Nahiri next turn. Oh, we got Nahiri next turn. We got this. We got this. 7/6 big one. Does not have vigilance, thank goodness. Can't block. Going from a 7/6 up to a 14/13 big one. Inquisitions, they'll literally need double Thoughtseize to live through this one. Do they have it? Urborg. Pithy Needle would do it here too. Liliana. You get rid of Nahiri. So my opponent has to top deck here. We're gonna obviously get rid of this. We're gonna kill Sorin here. We're gonna ping Liliana twice. And then I have Boom Bust here. Boom Bust is a little bit away from doing anything. All right, we'll get rid of Flagstones. Let's go combat here. We can kill Liliana and go for them. I'm gonna go ahead and get away from the Boom Bust here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn. Down tick, go get a liquid metal coating. Pass a turn with a cascading in hand in case they find another Liliana. Have we gotten there? Whoa. All right. Correct way to do this. Liquid metal coating. Get rid of Blood Crypt. Play land. Stone Rain. Urborg. Uptick. And swing 4. Not looking good for the away team? Not really. There's Sorin. Oh. We have a big one again. Oh, I got really lucky here with this bolt. Go get a walking ballista here. Put the walking ballista on 2. We can shoot this. And bolt. Uptick Nahiri, swing 2 at them, 1 at Sorin, 1 at them. Next up. I asked them, could I Efreet off Nahiri? I want a double Stone Rain. Just let me have it. Let me double Stone Rain you. Do I have 2 Stone Rains? Oh, I have the Boom Bust. Actually, this would be really nice. They're letting me do this. I can see if this works how I expect it to. Bam. All right. And in we go. And I should be able to bust here. Oh my gosh, I can. I can. It works how I think it does. Oh, I shocked in. Whoops. I get to do this again. We lightning bolt you, opponent. Get bolted. You can Vesper Lark back your Efreet. You're right, Barwick. You're right. Why is this back in my hand? Double Strike. When deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If the spell would be put in your graveyard, exile it instead. Oh, Nahiri, that's right. I'm like, what's going on? No, we forgot about Nahiri. I'm like, is Efreet doing that? No, I did that off of Nahiri. Yeah, usually they scoop before. Nice. 3-1. And our opponent let us do the Efreet. Can you imagine just blowing up all the lands like that late game? I mean, like, is that just better than Emrakul? Emrakul probably does more damage, you know, with the 15, but like, what if there's 10 lands out there? Efreet is an Armageddon off of Nahiri. It's an Armageddon. Emrakul? 15 damage is a lot, you know, but not an Armageddon. Just saying. Just cut the Emrakul for the 4th Efreet. Pretty much. This is a no keep. Hey. If I had a red land in here, I would definitely Cleansing Wildfire myself and go for it, but we're gonna mulligan. This hand is definitely much more interesting. We're gonna keep this. I'm gonna get rid of the Day of Judgment, and we're gonna go boom bust, and Efreet here. Yeah, instead of the Goblin Dark Dweller. Yeah, Efreet doesn't get it immediately, the ETB, and does have to hit the opponent. If you can make Efreet like evasive in some way, and then you got something going on. Destroy all lands twice with the Efreet here. Destroy them all. It would be actually really bad for us. They're done for. Oh, they're dead. Opponent, I'm gonna say it now. Opponent cannot win this game. Literally, and whoa. Yeah, opponent can't win this game. Opponent literally probably cannot win unless I do not find another land. Boom, there goes Urza's Tower. Uh-oh, opponent, that's not good. Goodbye, Tech Edge. Get out of here. It's a shame that I can't use this lightning bolt. Kept the 2-lander land. We're playing Efreet over Karn. That's how confident I am here. Get wrecked. They don't have lands. They're done for. They'll never have lands. Don't even show them the Karn. We're sideboarded for what appears to be this, although this might be Etron. Might be Etron. Clearly, we need to cut the Karns and the Emrakul. They're just holding down Efreet. Oh, I'm so glad I put this together. It's kind of quirky where you try to Efreet and then Day of Judgment too. You know? Am I just getting a name for myself that I always want to double Stone Rain my opponents? Oh no, opponent. This looks good. I'm a little worried to do Boom Bust here, but it looks good. It looks good. My opponent mulls to 6 again. Cascading or Flagstones off the top and we win this one too. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. If they look like they're going to have Tron, I can always Boom Bust and all. It's just an Eldrazi Temple. Look at that. Matter Reshaper. Cascading. All right. Do we go for it here? Should have brought in a Wrath. That's true. We only saw the Tech Edge. I'm gonna trust my top of the library here. I'm gonna trust the top of the library here to potentially give me 2 lands or a Cascading, Cataract, or a Flagstone. Uh-oh. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Show me Thought Not Seer off of that next Eldrazi Temple. Let's go. That's true. We did see the Chalice. I'm just too excited about Efreet. Can you blame me? 3 mana. What is this? Chalice on 1 again? Bummer. Bummer, it's a Walking Bliss. Land off the top. Ooh, this is kind of okay. We can at least go... Whoops. Meant to hit the power plant. We're giving him a chance. We're giving him a chance for the almighty Tron. Might have accidentally clicked there. Oh, we hit it too. We hit a good one too. Live for a turn. Don't have Tron, don't have Tron. Don't make me look really bad, opponent. Don't do it. This is going to be the best mana tithe ever. Get tithed. They should just concede. All right, we're at 9 here. We're getting a little low. Getting a little low. Going to Stone Rain the Eldrazi Temple. This gives them Tron still, but I'd rather keep them off Thought Not Seer. We could die here. We're not dead yet. Going down a little bit more. All right. Play a Seasoned Pyromancer to create some blockers. I'm going to hold on to the Boom Bust here. We're going to use the Boom Bust on our own flagstones and get rid of the tower here. I'm going to try to get a Efreet down next turn. Then we can pillage this away. I'm removing a land here because I don't want this to pump. My opponent floats, man. I appreciate that. Good mechanics. Karn kill Ballista? You can't Karn kill Ballista. Spatial Contortions away our Seasoned Pyromancer. I wonder if they just attack with... Oh, they attack with both here. Okay. I'm gonna block here. Maybe I'm not blocking. A little block. I don't want to take anything. They're going to throw potentially one upstairs. Or maybe they just want to trade the elemental away. We're going to 3. Okay. Getting a Efreet down here. It is the only play, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, opponent. I can't wait to obliterate you. All right, what do I have in the graveyard this time? I do have a Pillage. I do have a Stone Rain. I have Cleansings and Boom Busts. Yeah, that's what I got. Them attacking here, I will probably go ahead and block. You know what? What if I just blocked like this and swung with the Efreet and then use Seasoned Pyromancer? Oh, let's do this. I don't want to give them a land or anything like that. Is this... Oh. Scavenger Grounds. No, it's the worst. Is this deck the new Meta Buster? I doubt it. All right. This isn't like the worst thing here. We lose our graveyard, all that good stuff. We can actually Cleansing Wildfire ourselves. That's kind of fun. Let's do that to ramp ourselves more. What's nice about ramping myself more here, Lightning Bolt's not bad here, is I can actually, now it's kind of interesting. Now I can Cleansing Wildfire them. And then I can Cleansing Wildfire them twice if they have another waste here, which they do. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go for this because I have the Bolt here, and I'm going to double Cleansing Wildfire them to just draw infinity cards here. Let's test how many wastes my opponent has, actually. That's right. We'll hit the other waste too. Got him. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead. I'll Bolt now. See what they draw here. Expedition map. Not even gonna happen. Cavern of Souls. So let's draw. Pillage. Oh my gosh, I get to pillage the map too. They're gonna dismember. It's broken. Rude. Tell us where the bad MTGO bot hurt you. That was a good draw. That's a good draw. I'm not sure what my opponent can do now. Mine. Excuse me, opponent. Excuse me. Illegal move by my opponent. Oh, I don't have anything else. Here. We're gonna get that Emrakul too. We're gonna smash my opponent here. We did it. We did it. Efreet getting in, doing the boom busts and stone rains and whatever else it did. What was it? I did a quad Cleansing Wildfire that turn. Just like, let's see how many basics you have, opponent. 4-1, spicing up. Red-white lockout here. That was just, I just had fun. A free here. If you get to that point where you're getting to get in with a free and you have 1 or 2 pillages, you have a Cleansing Wildfire, you're basically getting to draw cards, you're getting to destroy lands, maybe even double bolt some stuff too. Crazy card. It's got to get in though, so you got to get past the creatures, and if you can do that, the world is your oyster. Not bad. Not bad.